Hello sir, hello cadets. We're here to discuss about the training requirements and qualification requirement for second engineer under STCW. Second engineer is the engineer officer next in rank to the chief engineer officer, and upon whom the responsibility for the mechanical propulsion and the operation and maintenance of the mechanical and electrical installation of the ship will fall in the event of incapacity of the chief engineer. STCW requirement to obtain a certificate as a second engineer officer on ship powered by main propulsion machinery of 3000 kW propulsion power or more must. Previous certificate and seagoing service made the requirement for certification as an officer in charge of an engineering watch and have not less than 12 months. Approved seagoing service as assistant engineer officer or engineer officer.
Education and training have completed approved education and training and meet the standard of competence specified in STCW Section A-3/2 of the STCW Code. Note: second engineer officers qualified for service on ships powered by main propulsion machinery of 3000 kilowatt propulsion power or more may serve as chief engineer officer on ship powered by main approved seagoing.
The level of knowledge of the subject listed in column 2 of table A-3 or 2 may be lowered but shall be sufficient to enable the candidate to serve in the capacity of chief engineer officer or second engineer officer at the range of propulsion power specified in this section. Training and experience to achieve the necessary level of theoretical knowledge, understanding, and proficiency shall take into account the relevant requirements of this part and guidance given in Part B of this code.
Every candidate for certification shall be required to provide evidence of having achieved the required standard of competence in accordance with the method for demonstrating competence and the criteria for evaluating competence tabulated in columns 3 and 4 of Table A-3/2. The level of knowledge, understanding the proficiency required under the different section listed in column 2 of Table A-3/2 may be varied for engineer mariners of ships powered by main propulsion machinery with limited propulsion power engaged on near coastal voyages as considered necessary, bearing in mind the effect on the safety of all ships which may operating in the same waters. Any such limitation shall be stated on the certificate and in the endorsement.
Additional requirements under STCW 2010, second engineer officers on ships powered by main propulsion machinery of 750 kW 3000 propulsion power must previous certificate and seagoing service meet the requirements for certification as an officer in charge of an engineering watch and have not less than 12 months. Approved seagoing service as assistant engineer officer or engineer officer. Education and training have completed approved education and training and meet the standard of competence specified in STCW Section A3 of the STCW Code.
What are the training requirements for seafarers under the STCW Code? What are the qualification requirements for that rank? Additional STCW 2010 requirements: second engineer officers on ships of 3000 kilowatts propulsion power or more manage the operation of propulsion plant machinery. Knowledge of engine room management, application of leadership and managerial skills, contribute to the safety of personnel and ship. Second engineer officers on ships of 750 to 3000 kilowatts propulsion power. Increased requirements for near coastal voyages.
Every candidate for second engineer officer of seagoing ships powered by maintained propulsion, the machinery of between 750 kilowatt and 3000 kilowatt power shall be required to demonstrate the ability to undertake at management level the tasks, duties, and responsibilities listed in column 1 of Table A, Third 2. The minimum knowledge, understanding, and proficiency required for certification of listed in column 2 of Table A, Third 2. This incorporates, expands, and extends in deep the subject listed in column 2 of the Table A, Third 1 for officers in charge of engineering watch and manned engine room of designated duties, engineers of periodically unmanned engine room.